Hey everyone, it's Ashley and I'm back with another video. And this time I wanted to talk to you guys about organizing and decluttering when it comes to your wardrobe. And as you know, we're heading into fall right now, so it's really a great time to sit there and go through your wardrobe and figure out what's working for you and what's not working for you. You know, especially as you're switching over your clothes from short sleeves or tank tops to something a little longer sleeve or warmer. So it's a great time to evaluate what you have going on for your wardrobe. So what I have behind me is I have a big pile of some of my clothes from, my drawers basically in my dresser. And I thought I would go through some of this stuff and show you guys kind of the process for how you can, organize and declutter, especially your wardrobe when you're, thinking about doing this and what the process is. I know that a lot of times it's easy just to keep stuff and not to really think about it, but I'm going to show you what are the questions that I ask myself when I'm thinking about whether I'm going to keep something, donate something, or throw it away. And most of the time, if it's not something that you're going to use, you can pass it on, and there's a lot of people who use it, either for wearing it, or they can quilt with it, they can create crafts. There are so many uses for fabric that, you don't have to really worry about your clothes not really getting used or appreciated somehow. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a few different items. So just pulling stuff out of my drawer, this is one of my shirts from my recent thrift haul, and it is very comfortable and I like wearing it, so I'm definitely going to keep this one. It fits comfortably. So some of the questions that I ask myself is, do I like this color? Because sometimes you pick random things and colors that you're not too sure about. Actually, let's see if I got any examples here. Pretty sure I do somewhere. I don't know. I have a few tops that I know I've picked that have been weird colors, and I put them on, they didn't really flatter me, so definitely ask, is this your color? My second question would be, is it in good condition? Because you don't want to keep something that's been too worn out and it's just taking up space in your drawer. So you want to look at the color, you're going to want to look at the condition, you're going to also want to look at the fit. That's something that a lot of times we hold on to clothing going, oh, I'll probably fit that later. And I know I do sometimes because my weight fluctuates a little bit, and I'm sure a lot of people have the same issue, but it's not always worth keeping on, on top of the same clothes, basically. I can understand if it's a staple and it's something that you really, really love, maybe holding on to it, but if it's a t-shirt, let it go. You're going to be able to find a t-shirt to replace that will fit you better, and, if you do change weight, you go up or you go down, it won't really matter because by then you'll probably want to wear something else. So it's definitely something that you want to, keep in mind. You're going to want to look at the color, you're going to look at the condition, and definitely the fit. And then also, you're going to want to look at the style. Is this something that, I really like, and, that sort of thing. So when you're going through it, you can definitely ask yourself that. So here's another top, and this one is from H&M. And it's really cute. I love it because it has the little lace details. And normally I'm not a light pink kind of girl, but, I really love the details enough, and it fits well. And it's in good condition, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. This one is also from a recent thrift haul, and I love, whites, I love lace, I love all that stuff, and it's long sleeve, so that'll be nice for the colder weather, and it does fit well, so I'm keeping that one. Let's see, I have some undershirts, and these ones are all in good condition, and I wear them very frequently, so I'm going to keep all of those. I did pull a couple things from my closet that I was definitely sure, needed to be moved on, specifically based on fit. While I love the color is really pretty on this. It's from Old Navy, a little skater dress. The condition is practically brand new, but the fit on this one is not that great. It actually, it feels uncomfortable for me, and I really think somebody else will get wear out of this. So I'm just going to go ahead and donate this so someone else can get a chance to wear it. And I also have another donate item that I was pretty sure about because I retried this on just to make sure. And that's something you can always do is, try it on if you're not sure. Maybe ask someone, what do they think? Sometimes I do that, it helps. So this jacket, which I thought was really cute, but it didn't really fit well in the shoulders. I feel like really broad shouldered in it, so not going to keep that one. Even though I love the condition and the color and everything else, that one's going to go. And let's see what else. I have this t-shirt. It's just a basic black t-shirt. I use that for working out, so I'm going to keep that. I have this shirt, and it's okay. I mean, I like the color. The condition is average. And the fit is not really, you know, super flattering, so I think I'm going to pass this one on. It's not a love of mine, so I think it needs to go. And let's see what else. This one, I know for sure, and I don't even know why I haven't gotten rid of it. It has a little tear on the back, so that's definitely not one that I can get use out of. And I wouldn't want to give it to a thrift shop with a big hole in it, so I might actually, you know, I could normally toss this, but because I do sewing, I'll probably use the fabric for it instead. So it'll go in my sewing pile. This t-shirt is just a plain black t-shirt. It's made out of like rayon and spandex. And I just thought it would be really comfortable when I got it, but it just doesn't, like, I love the color. The condition's fine, but the fit is, you know, it's flowy and then clingy at the same time, so not a good look. So I'm going to go ahead and pass that one on. And this is an undershirt that I have, and it's a double-sided undershirt, so you can wear it either direction. I love the color, the condition is fine, but I'm not a fan of the fit. It's uncomfortable, so I'm going to pass that on. And this is I think another, this is one of my graphic tees that I ordered. I ordered a few of them, and I ran them through the wash, and it just shrunk super horribly, even if you wash them in cold water, apparently. But I'm going to take these ones, and I could donate them, but I think I'm going to turn them into a quilt, because or pillows or something like that, because I really love the print. So, and the same with these ones. I have some other ones that have prints on them. So look for some sort of fun crafty project coming up, guys. There's that one. I was really bummed too, because I really love these t-shirts. And the last one is Doctor Who. So there's those. But ordinarily I wouldn't advocate keeping, you know, stuff if it doesn't fit, unless you're really sure that you're going to turn it into something. Otherwise you still have clutter around the house. So I'll think about that one. Maybe a crafty project, maybe it'll go away. And this is from a recent thrift haul. I like it still fits the same, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that. Oh, here's the shirt I was thinking of. You know how I said sometimes you pick colors that you're not quite sure about on yourself? You know, this is one of my undershirts, and it's like tangerine, hello. But not like in a good way, I don't think. So I think I'm going to pass that one on. And I also have this purple shirt. It's just a regular Faded Glory t-shirt. You know, nothing really expensive. I'm usually not super expensive with my clothes anyway. But the color is fine. The condition is okay. But the fit on this one is just, I'm not really a fan of it. It's like really short-waisted, and then the V doesn't feel like it fits right. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it on. Maybe it'll fit someone else better. And getting down to the last bits of my pile, just for my examples here. This is a t-shirt that I got thrifting, and it's black, which I love. I think it's really pretty. And it's kind of like an artist smock looking one, and it's really comfortable. And it's still in good condition. So I'm definitely going to keep that. And the next three, I think, are workout t-shirts, and I've worn them recently, so I know they fit. So I'm going to go ahead and keep those. And then I also pulled some jewelry that I had that was just not something that I've worn recently, and you know, so I'm going to go ahead and pass some of those on too. So it's definitely something to keep in mind, you know, when you're going to go through your clothes, is just to ask yourself, you know, color, condition, and the fit, basically. And if it's none of those are working for you, or you're not feeling it, and you're not in love, pass it on. You know, it's just better to reclaim the space and have what you love, because instead of only wearing 20% of your clothes, this time you'll wear, you know, closer to 80, 100%. You know, most people don't use all of their wardrobe. So I hope you guys enjoyed these tips for, you know, decluttering your wardrobe space. And if you guys want, I can also show you some different tips for how to organize them inside, you know, your shelving or your drawers or wherever you have. So please leave a comment down below if you like this or if you have any questions, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!